What's up, fellow collectors? P-Rockzilla back again for another review, and today we're going to take a look at a figure I completely forgot I had pre-ordered. This is the Mezco 112 Morbius. This figure right here, if you collect what Mezco 112, or you know anything about Mezco 112, they normally aim for the comic book accuracy. It's about 80% comic book accurate, and like 10%, 20 with the little sazon adobo, the little salt and pepper they add in there, just twist it up, add their little taste to the figure. So when this figure was announced, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since this figure was announced. It was around the same time as, or a little bit after, when the Morbius movie came out. I know a lot of people don't enjoy that Morbius movie. I didn't enjoy it as much myself either, but I do like Morbius, comic-based Morbius. So since Mezco announced this, I was like, oh man, I would love to have that Morbius with my Blade. Because I have Blade, and I'll be cool battle off scene. I'm going to do one of the final poses. I have Blade in there. But man, when they announced this dude, he doesn't come with a lot of accessories. He doesn't come with that little light up functions in the suitcase and everything. But I'm talking about other things. But the costume, man, like I said, the face and everything remind me of the comics. And I was like, oh, this is a cool representation of him. I got to get this one. I prefer this one over the Hot Toys one, because the Hot Toys one, that's that movie one. It's not nothing like the comic. So I'm happy this did get released, because like I said, I completely forgot about it. So it's been a while since I bought Mezco. I used to get them often. They were my first introduction into the premium soft goods before I got into the Hot Toys. So it's always good to once in a while go back to your roots and see, you know, pick up a Mezco here and there and see what you missed out on, or what usually caught your eye in the past, and to see if it still catches your eye now after collecting Hot Toys. So with that in mind, please hit the like, subscribe button, click that bell notification, and let's get this review started. Dale! What's up, fellow collectors? Die action. Dale. And as always, let's go ahead and take a look at the box before we get the figure out the box. Right in the front, you got a nice drawing of Morbius. And like I said, it's been a while for the Mezco, so I know they normally have drawings. I don't know if they usually show the figure on the art, but this is a beautiful art. I like that Morbius. He's yelling. See, the eyes are red, fangs out. He's ready for some blood. He wants to quench that thirst. Mezco 112, Marvel. Another drawing of Morbius right there. Well, actually the same drawing. Mezco 112 logo on the top. And you got all the some legal information in right here. Ages 18 and up. Barcode. And then right in the back. Boom. Here's the figure. And everything that comes in the figure. Now, it does look like not a lot. But if I remember correctly, these pieces do come out the case. So it is a lot of accessories there. So, and it comes with the battery. So there you go. So here's some pictures of the figure being posed up. Cool pictures right there. All right. Let's go ahead and get Morbius out the box. And once you get Morbius out the box, you're greeted with two clamshells. You have the top layer and the bottom layer. So the top layer has the figure with the heads, the batteries, the briefcase, and the swappable hands right there, as you can see. Then the bottom one has the Mezco baggie. One thing that they kind of do what Figma does, where they give you a baggie, pour your accessories in, so you don't keep them in the box. Pretty cool thing. I never used it though. Then you have the stand and the base. Pretty cool. And then it does come with the instructions. And then you do get your Mezco 112. Welcome to Mezco 112, designed by collectors for collectors. Product care guidelines. All right. So now let's go ahead and get Morbius and all the accessories out. So we'll take a close look in 4K at all the accessories and all the detail on the figure. And there we have Morbius laid out with all the accessories that come in that package. And let's take a look at the figure first. Now, real quick, this figure has like a unique feel. Like, I guess it's the detail on here. You see little ripples across the suit, because the actual suit feels very soft. But then what makes it feel a little bit hard and durable is those little, you know, whatever these patterns are on there. But it has it across the whole costume, as you can see. Even in the inside of his cape has the patterns going there. You can see right there. Now, I just realized he does have the plastic in here. I forgot to take that off. But I'll leave it on now just for the articulation purpose. And I'll take it off during the final poses real quick. Let's look at the face. You can see right there. This is the way Morbius should have looked in the damn movie, man. Look at his face. Got the little cool Hispanic facial hair right there. No, I ain't playing. He's nice back, but I'm just saying. I see a lot of Hispanics with that facial hair style. See all that detail on the eyes. as you can see right there. Nice detail on the hair. The strands are individually sculpted right there. Very good. There is bendy wire on. Is there? Let's see. No, is there? It kind of feels like a bendy wire. It's just the fabric is kind of hard. So I'm not sure if there's a bendy wire in it. It's just the type of fabric it is there. So it looks like there might be a bendy wire in there. Yeah, bendy wire in the collar right there. So I could pose that a little bit right there. And then you see, this is a cool detail here. Look at these hands, yo. Look at these hands. Look at the veins going through that. That's cool as heck right there. The veins going through there. You can actually see the fingernail painted. Real cool design. Hands going through here again. I mean the veins, I'm sorry. Fingernail painted. Go all the way down. You see the boots. The boots are split cut, not single cut. Split cut right there. So you get good you should get some decent articulation. It's a hard plastic right here. Now on the back, the cape. As you can see here, the detail on the cape. They have it tucked in a little bit, as you can see there. This is basically how you would have it tucked in if you want to just have it draped on his back. But obviously, it has bendy wire across, and you can open it up more and do some kind of dynamic poses. Him flying, floating in the air, jumping for some action. And speaking of action, let's look at articulation. So let's look at the head. The head can go sideways, full 360, but I'm not trying that right now. He can look a little bit far up. And very good down, as you can see there. See the detail on his nose. See the nostrils right there. The chest, you can see detail there. Now, the arms can go. Now, like I said, it's been a while since I collected Mezco, or I forget, I'm trying to remember. I did a review on one recently. Which one was it? The most recent? I can't remember right now. But the articulation varies depending on the actual body they use and the suit. So this one so far seems like he has good articulation. He can do a T-pose, can go even a little bit further up and possibly do some of a Y pose. But as you can see there, do T-pose. You do get double bend, so that's very good. Now, same thing with the chest. There is plastic in these sleeves. I guess this is a hard plastic. It's not silicone, so I'm not sure if this will bleed onto there, but Mezco wants to be safe, and they put it on there, and they put it in the suit. So this may be hindering some of the articulation, but I will begin removing that also. You can even hear this. So there we go. 90-degree bend, and then you get, where is it? Up at the chest, at the shoulder. So you do get twist at the shoulder. Nothing at the thigh, or at the elbow, I mean. I'm so excited for the thigh already. All right, so you do get twist there. Let's see how far up the hand can go. So now, one thing with these Mezco figures you do have to be careful with is when you want to get the articulation going good, sometimes you have to finagle the suit a little bit, kind of, as you try and get the arm up, massage the suit down so the fabric cannot either rip or limit the articulation. But his hands can go pretty far up, so you could definitely get a flying pose going on. And then let's see how far back, and then very far back. So far, good articulation on the arms. Let's move that up. All right, so let's put these arms up real quick. All right, and then let's see. You do get, it looks like, seems like there's somewhat of a butterfly in there. You can hear it and you can feel it. At the waist. All right, let's see. So he does. Let's see if we can get bend back. So he gets decent bend back, as you can see. Not too much pulling on the suit either, so that's a good thing. He could, let's see. Could bend over. Decent ab crunch. Could be better, but decent. He does get twist. There's a little bit twist. It's like there's a little bit under the chest here, but most of it is in the midsection. So you do get twist there, and you can see the suit movie. And one thing I want to say about Mezco too is, compared to Hot Toys, to me, in my opinion, Mezco does the best when it comes to soft goods, because their suits tend to give you way more articulation, and they don't really cause damage to the suit over time. As not all of them, but most of them, from my experience, the ones I have in hand, you can keep, like my Spider-Man. I have him swinging crazy. I had him same pose over a year. All I did was, after a year, I switched over the legs, and the creases that were there kind of cured itself. So that's good. Let's see. So yeah, as you can see here, look, boom, split. You can do a split with the suit. With the suit on, you can do a split. Legs can go that far back. He gets a little hindered back in the back here because of the butt, but you can't go that far. You do get double bend at the knees. So he could definitely do the whole head monster off flying knee right there. He could definitely do the Hogan boot, as you can see. He could definitely do the Hogan leg drop, as you can see. But yeah, man, good articulation so far. Now, my legs, it seemed like my legs were kind of twisted different. So just be careful when you articulate this. Make sure that like the thigh and the knee is twisted right. All right, so you do get double bend. So you get twist at the upper thigh. And that's it, about it. The feet can go down very far. So definitely get flying poses there. Can't go up about that far. That's about it. You do see some tread in there. The little peg hole for the stand. All right, so there's Morbius with all his articulation and actually a pretty cool feeling suit, man. This is different. Love that face, man. All right, so let's go look at the accessories now. He does come with this semi-teeth, or semi-yelling but teeth-revealing head, as you can see there. And what I like, too, is that's actually sculpted. So you can see the little gap there. You can see it right through there. So you can actually see his teeth are sculpted. And that looks really cool, man. Look at the eyes. Look at that nose. The eyes are real cool. And these are usually easy to swap out. Oh, you got the ears, too. Look at the ears, the pointy ears. Then you have the full, its own face right here. It looks like the jaws, like a little elongated right there. And then you got the teeth really showing. You got the tongue showing right there. Look at that. One of these two right here are going to be my probably this one right here will be on my final display. All right. Then you do get a pair of these hands. I'm not sure these are like pointing hands or weapon holding hands or something. But look at those fingernails. Love the detail on those nails. And again, look at those veins, man. I love the detail on the veins. Those blue veins. Nicely painted. It is malleable plastic, so you don't have to worry about breaking it as you swap them out. So you could bend them a lot. So very good. Then you get a pair of the action hands. This is when he's like this is like, yeah, turn the lights off. All right, so there's that one. And then this is the one that you actually would get to grip the weapons and stuff. You get the gripping hand one. And love those veins again. Yet again, love those veins going throughout the whole thing. I love the paint and detail they put on the nails. Then you do get the base. Nice Morbius logo. The stand has a grappler right there. Take this little piece right here. You push that out to put that in there if you want to use that. If not, you can just peg his feet onto there. The Mezco 112 baggie. And then, last but not least, you get the battery. Oh, you do get the battery too for the case. But you get this case here. And this thing has some good weight to it. So the lighter feature, if I remember correctly, on the instructions, somewhere in the back portion. I'll look at it later. But I will be showing the lighter feature during the review. Just give you guys a heads up. So, yep, it does have the handle here, so you can carry it. You can have Morbius carrying it to his next destination. So when you open this, all right, let's get this open. Woo! Look at that. Look at that detail in there. All right, so real quick, we're going to go through this real quick. This is, I guess, like a blood spinner or something like that. But the only things on this shelf that can be removed is going to be, where is it? It's going to be just right here. So it's going to be the tube mixer comes out. I'm sorry, the test tube and the breaker are removed. These two right here are removable. This lights up right here. This is supposed to spin. That's to analyze the blood and everything like that. This computer's supposed to light up and everything. That's going to be cool. On this one right here, as you can tell, the computer comes out. This little thing right here. And then you get right here, you get the, the analyzer and the microscope. So this is the microscope. This is the analyzer. Those two come out. Everything else is there. Static. It's not coming out. It's in there. And then, let me see how you do this. So below this, is it below it? Or do you remove it? Oh, yeah, there we go. So this is going to be painted, but I don't want to drop it. So you remove this tray. Come on, tray, get out. There we go. Remove that tray. And then you agree with some more accessories at the bottom. So that's what I'm saying. Like, from the back of the box, everything's right here mostly. So it looks like it doesn't come with a lot of accessories. So my mistake. It actually does come with a lot of accessories. So on this one right here, you do get the syringe gun. That's removable. Oh, I'm sorry, the serum gun, the dagger, the hammer, the two stakes. That's what's removable on this. And I will be, actually, I can just show you real quick right now. Let's go ahead and pull this out real quick. So that hammer, here's the look at the hammer. Pretty cool paint on there. Then let's go put that back. Let's pull out a stake. If I can, these things are pain in the butt to pull out. There we go. There's a stake. Nice paint on that. Let's pull out the syringe gun or serum gun. Let's go with the dagger first. There's a dagger. Got a nice detail on that dagger. Like the blue on the handle. And then I should have got some tweezers or something to pull this stuff out. There we go. There's the serum gun. You can make it. It's your toy. You can. It's a serum gun, but you can make it as a regular gun or something. I'm not sure. You can do whatever you want with it. All right, and then there's that. So let's get the test tube out. Let's see how this comes out. And the breaker, whatever you call this. Well, anyways, those are plastic pieces. You can tell right there. And then you get the microscope right here. So this pulls out. Oh, damn, this thing's a pain in the butt. There we go. Let's put the plastic out first. And then you basically put this way. Yep, something like that. And then you actually have your microscope and everything. I could be wrong. I'll do one of my final pose. I think it's this way or the other way around. Yeah, I think it's that way. Yeah, there we go. Boom, there we go. So there you go. You get your microscope right there. Would have been cool if they actually had the little eye socket holes on the top of here. That would have been cool. But a little extra feature, you know. All right, so let's put this back. All right, so we put that back in there. And then let's pull out the analyzer. Here's the analyzer. Decent paint on this real quick. All right, there we go. So there's all the stuff that comes inside the packaging and with Morbius. I can't wait to test out this light up feature on this. I want to see how that looks. So before we do that, let's do a size comparison. And there we have Morbius in a default pose, ready for a size comparison. So let's start bringing some figures in here. The first figure I'm going to bring in is another Mezco figure, and this is the Mezco 112 Batman. So another figure in the same line. Then I'm going to bring an SH Figure Arts figure. This is going to be the SH Figure Arts Gojo. There we go. Gojo. Don't fall, Gojo. Then let me bring in a NECA figure, and this is going to be the NECA Mirage Casey Jones. KC, what's up, KC? And then I'm going to bring in the SH Monster Arts figures, and this is going to be the SH Monster Arts Godzilla Jr. There we go. And just for fun, I'm going to bring in another figure in here, and this is going to be the Minimates Destro. So there we go. Good size comparison with 5 other figures in different lines, 1 Mezco, just in case you have any of these figures in your collection currently and you want to wonder or see how Morbius will fit in your collection or display. All right, let's go ahead and get the final thoughts and final poses. Real quick, I want to show you guys how you insert the battery onto the tray. So it's only this tray here, and this is the one that's attached up to here. Now, it is a little pain in the butt to remove. What I had to do was basically, and I was scared to do it. Let's get this back out. What I had to do is basically pull that computer from there and use the computer to pull it out from the tray. So once you get it outside of the tray, you flip this over, and there's this battery cover right here. Remove the battery cover. Now, the battery is very tricky because I thought mine wasn't working at first. So basically, it goes just like that. So you'll see the negatives in the bottom. But I had it inserted and hit the on button and nothing turned on. So you have to, once you have it inserted like that, turn the on button and move around the battery a little bit in that little insert there. And then once you get it, just basically have it in the on button and then move it around to things turn on. So real quick, I'll show you real quick how this looks when it's on. So let me turn the lights off real quick. So once you turn this switch on, the switch is very small, so it's hard to reach. But basically, once you turn it on, this is how it lights up. This is the boot up sequence. And there you go. You got the blood sample thing spinning around. And I'm pretty sure the other screens turn on too. So let's see. I don't know if it's automatic or it just turns on. There we go. So you can see the keyboard and the other thing at the bottom. Turn on. Goes back to that. So definitely cool lighter features. Just like the Mezco Ultimate Godzilla had cool lighter features. That's one thing I would say Mezco does a good job. Look at this, Hot Toys. These are good LEDs, and these batteries last. Come on, Hot Toys. You can follow Mezco steps. So for this final pose, I wanted to make sure I incorporated the mobile science lab right there. Everything is in there. And, man, when I thought this thing came with a small amount of accessories, I was wrong, man. Because everything you can take out from there, it is a good amount of accessories. everything is kept in there. Like I always said in reviews, I love figures that you can keep all the accessories on the figure or in a pack or some kind of accessory that keeps everything there, so that way you don't have to really put much back in the box. Yes, the hands and the swappable heads will probably go back in the box, but no matter what pose I keep this guy in, I'm gonna keep that science lab with them. Speaking of posings, he had no problem at all getting to this chair position right here. No stress on that suit. I've mentioned it before. Mezco, in my opinion, does an outstanding job with their soft goods. They are very durable. They can stretch. They don't hinder the articulation, much like Hot Toys. So I really, oh man, I'm telling you, man, Hot Toys should reach out to Mezco and be like, look, man, like, give us some tips and stuff here and there, because this is why I normally collect, when it comes to the comic characters, I collect the Mezco ones, because they are, yes, they're not 112. I mean, they're not 1/6, but they're 112 with the soft goods, and they are more accurate to the comic books, which I collect more of the comics, not the movie stuff. And you can keep them posed. Like this guy right now, I can keep him posed like this at least for a good 2-3 months. There may be some creases on that suit, but it will iron out itself when you kind of keep him in a default pose. All the creases will go away, and that's what I love about Mezco. This is one reason there's been times where I thought I was going to quit Mezco, but I don't think I can, man. They keep making characters that I like in the comics and keep making them like this, where I can actually pose them and get nice pictures with them. They're going to keep getting me. They're going to keep getting me. But yeah, man, I'm liking that. I kind of wish the light up feature, I have it on right now in the box, but as you can tell, you can't see because everything's flat. So I kind of wish that screen lit up. So other than that, Mezco knocks out the ballpark when they get the light up features. And this is one of the main reasons I want to grab this figure. I can finally have some battle scenes with my Blade. Here we have the Mezco 112 Blade battling the newly acquired Morbius. Now, with this final pose, I was finally able to try mess around with that cape. I like the bendy wire in the cape. I just wish, now, just a minor thing, I just wish I was able to kind of like bend it out a little bit more so it could stay open more. I'm pretty sure if I mess around with some more, I can get that accomplished. It's like a fresh, brand new bendy wire. Just gotta mess with it a little bit more. But man, like, this is cool. Like, look, if you see the knees, I got those knees bent way back. And it's not causing too much stress on the costume. It's not, like, when you pull the costume, there's still enough stretch on there. It's not, like, real tight or tense. So that's what I love about these Mezcos, man. These fabrics they use are amazing, man. Like, you can get poses like this and not worry about causing too much damage to the figure in the, in the long run. And look at the arms out there. You got the claws out. His fangs are fully revealed. The hair's flapping in the air as he's dropping down on Blade. Is he gonna avoid that bullet? Because Morbius is super fast, so more likely he will avoid that bullet. And you remember, silver bullets don't work on him, so that's not gonna work for here. So did Blade finally meet his match? I don't know, man, but these two look great together, and I am happy. I finally have someone to put next to Blade. And this Morbius, man, like I said, the articulation of this guy is amazing. There hasn't been really a pose. Like, I did try to get him sitting down with his leg across his knee. It didn't twist that much. That's the only pose I was not able to accomplish so far. But man, this suit is I'm liking this suit. I'm liking the cape. I'm liking the articulation on this guy. And I'm just liking the way he looks all around, man. And this is just, I'm happy. So I wanted to make sure I at least get one final pose with Morbius, basically just standing up, ready for action, with the dagger in his hand, claws showing, semi-teeth revealed, cape flapping in the air, crouched position, ready to either jump or disappear, transform. I don't know what he's going to do, but he's going to do something, and it ain't going to be good. But yeah, man, this figure right here, man, like I said, I completely almost forgot about this figure too. And I was on the fence. I was going to cancel this order once I got the notification, it arrived, whatnot. And I was going to cancel that first, but I am happy I didn't cancel it, man, because I got to say, in my opinion, this is one of the best Mezco figures so far, because the fabric is amazing, fully stretchy, doesn't cause damage. The wire in the cape is cool. The wire in the collar is cool. The head sculpts pop off easily. And not only that, they give you that pop sound. Like when you first pop the figure out, gives you that beautiful sound. And man, everything was so easy to swap out. I like that they went with the route of the soft, bendy fingers in a way. Super easy to swap the hands out. No damage at all. No picking poking yourself with the nails. The weapons and the accessories easily slide into the hand. I'm trying to think anything else I could say good here. Just man, like this is cool. I'm hoping this is the body that they're gonna use going forward. Most of their figures, whatever fabric they use on this one, I hope they continue using those. Whoever sculpted this thing, man, kudos, man, because that freaking the veins on the hand and the face and the fangs and the strands of hair, amazing, man. This could be, I ain't gonna lie, man. This could be one of my figures of the year. I'm thinking, man, because everything I wanted to do with this figure, I got accomplished, except for the knee across, the knee, the leg across the knee. That's the only thing. But I was just kind of pushing it. But everything else, man, perfect with this figure, man. I'm loving this figure. So if I would say, if you're on the fence with this figure, definitely go pick it up, man, because this is an amazing figure. So many fun poses you can get with this figure. So many fun things you can do with the accessories. So many fun pictures you can take. Just so much fun in general, and that's what collecting is about, and that's what these figures should be about. Not that drama stuff, the fun. And this figure is fun. On that, if you have fun with this review, please hit that like, subscribe button, click that bell notification, because it helps the channel out. Please subscribe. And collectors, I'm telling you, man, if you don't have Mezco figure and you want to get one Mezco figure, I would say, and if you're a Morbius fan, this would be the first Mezco for me I would recommend for you guys to get. So with that in mind, collectors, keep collecting, stay safe, be good, dale.